Means what? Adharma means you are not holding yourself somewhere. If dharma is holding yourself, is stopping yourself, then adharma you are allowing the free flow. As if the thing has gone out of control. In every adharma, when either my vani speech got out of control, or my eating got out of control, or my drinking got out of control, or my anger got out of control, or my sadness got out of control, or my fear got out of control, or my sleep got out of control. Something is definitely out of control. Somewhere I have lost hold on something. And then what happens? The chitta does not have a bal. Chitta bal is not there. Chitta bal means this can't happen. Can't happen. I can't do it. Ishwar won't help. I don't know. This balam is not there. When the balam is not there, effort is lesser. Prayatna is lesser. Tapasya is not born. When tapasya is not there, siddhi is not there. Ishwar bhakti is not there. Even to do tapasya like Ravan or Hiranyaksha, they had chitta balam. Therefore they could do tapasya. They were not ordinary people. They were Jai Vijay. Jai Vijay gained that state because of their chitta bal only. They were not ordinary Parshad of Lord Vishnu. So if dharma is less in a person, he will not feel that I cannot be dominated about by any emotions can't dominate on me. I am on they say, he is on the top of that work. I am not on the top of my mind. I am not on the top of my mind. Because I have lost control, lost confidence in me that I can hold myself. After many years or many days, supposing I fail in holding myself, so conviction comes that I don't think so, I can hold myself. This negative conviction makes a person weak in thinking bigger. Ishwar strength doesn't come in. So dharma is the one which gives a full charge and control on a person. I am giving one small aspect, there are many aspects. Therefore, in Das Lakshan, there are 10 Lakshan, Dashama Das Lakshan, Dharma Lakshan, Manusmriti. First Lakshan, you know what is the first Lakshan? Dhriti. Dhriti, Kshama, Damostayam. So, Dashamam Dharma Lakshan, like 30 Lakshan is there. So, Das Lakshan is there in Manusmriti. 10 characteristic. In the first one is Dhriti, that means hold yourself. Dhriti, Kshama, Dama, Stayam. Like that is there. We'll tell a complete one, we'll see later on. This is the glory of Dharma. This is the Drishtaphala of Dharma. This is and Adrishtaphala is that a person will do something so that his situation will be holding himself. There are two kinds of situations. Some situation throw me, some tuck me. The inner vritti of holding generates a situation which holds me. And how that happens? You will say, this person held me. Well, situation comes through person. Office holds me. Something will be surrounding me, holding me, protecting me. Money has held me. Otherwise, what's other experience? Something has thrown me. Something has forsaken me. Something has left me. So, adharma's phal is that I'll be left. I'll be abandoned. I'll be renounced. I don't renounce, I will be renounced. Something will leave me. It may not be person, it may be my fame. It may be my goodwill. It may be my credibility. It may be my own family members. It may be my health. There can be 10 things which can leave me. And dharma creates a situation which holds me. And therefore, one shlok, there are a lot of shlok, I'll just go through the important one. 8 shlok you see, 15th chapter, please take it. Naitadrishof paro dharma nranam saddharmamichhatam न्यासो दंडस्य भूतेषु मनोवाक्कायजस्य यः. देखो, सद्धर्मम इच्छताम, those who want to have saddharma in their life. Naitadrsho paro dharma, there is no bigger dharma. Which bigger dharma is there? Nyaso dandasya. Nyaso dandas means one should not give trouble to anybody. By what? Mano vak kaya jasya. By his speech, by his mind also, and by his body. You saw that shlok? Mil gaya? Nyaso dandasya. Why? Because that will inaugurate adharma. Adharma is very easy to start, but very difficult to stop. Very easily it starts, unknowingly. But when you try to stop it, then you will understand how difficult it is. Every adharma always makes someone suffer. न्यासो दंडस्य भूतेषु. न्यासो मतलब छोड़ देना. दंडस means कष्ट, किसी को कष्ट न देना. न्यासो दंडस्य भूतेषु मनोवाक कायजस्य च. What does it mean? It means that our samvedanshilta, our sensitivity should be little evolved. The person is evolved only when he can, how much pain he has in his heart for something other than his personal life. Everybody, personal pain everybody has. Personal pain everybody may have. But to have impersonal pain, it needs either Gandhi or someone else who can have the pain of others also. So, here all the yagya yagadi has been done. So one should not, well, I don't give trouble to anybody. Let me tell you, we are not consciously giving, we don't plan that I'll trouble him today. But actually what happens, if the swabhav dosh is there, if there is adharma in me, there will be automatic trouble. There is no sin which doesn't hurt someone. Even if a person is sad, supposing, some are moody person, and they are sad. So, you live with 10 people, you don't live alone. So the next one who is living close to you, next room, when he will see you, he will think, what is the matter? So the thought that what is the matter is the source of his trouble now. हम कुछ बोल नहीं रहे हैं. I am in my own mood. I have not said anything to that person, but that next door person, he saw me, he will think, what is the matter? So from my that mood, other person is troubled. He has gone into some kind of thought also. So every adharma will create some kind of disturbance in the samashti. Any addiction, anybody smokes, he will hurt someone or not. Any smoker is there. Don't know smoker. Huh? No, hurting I mean. They are called passive smokers. And that also creates cancer. I have heard passive smoking also creates cancer and all these things. Passive smokers. Even if you are not smoking, supposing you eat tobacco and all these things. Tobacco. So in India, they spit anywhere sometimes. They spit on the wall. Do you know what they do on the staircase? They put Bhagwan's photograph so that they don't spit. Everybody likes to be clean. Supposing somebody is there and he sees that, he feels bad. को आपके एक आदत से दूसरे को कष्ट हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है? Every adharma creates some kind of disturbance. Every adharma is little harsh and loud. There is a some in every adharma, ध्यान देना, there is an inner thought, I don't care for you. I don't bother about you. सोचो आप, when a person is vehemently angry, what is his thought? I don't bother about you. I don't, let me be angry. When a person is extremely lusty, he says, I don't bother about it. When a person is extremely greedy thief, he will say, I don't bother about you. He loses his closeness with someone. I am close to your heart only when I can see that this, before giving you trouble, I already have that trouble, therefore I stop that trouble. But when I am not close to your heart, so I don't see your trouble. I'll tell you a very good thing I heard. When we fight, we are loud. You don't fight in a very soft language. You don't fight, I don't like you. You don't fight like that. If at all in my life I meet you, I will hit you. You don't like that. You don't. You, person will be standing next to you in the room. You don't understand. Sometimes neighbors can hear that. I'll tell you an interesting thing. More you are closer, lesser we need to shout. If the mother is talking to the child, she's, how are you? Why? She's very close. Closer you are, softer you are. And more distance, supposing somebody is on the road and I have to call that, hey, shh. Then I have to shout a lot. And if I'm in urgency and somebody is much further, I'll with the full throat, hey! So when somebody is very close physically but distance mentally, we also shout in the same room. And when somebody is talking in love, it is a whisper. You are very soft. You don't say, I love you. You don't say like that. You don't say like that. You are very gentle. You will say, I love you a lot. You will say, I'll care for you. So when I shout on someone, it only shows my distance has become a lot at that time. And when I am soft with someone, it only shows that I am closer to you. So when it is said, when it is said that Nyaso Dandasya, I don't hurt anybody by my mind or body, it only means I don't live a life of my own pain. My I is more expanded. I can feel more about you. Whom you feel a lot for, that you are. The day you start feeling for Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, I feel a lot for the Lord. Then you become a devotee. I feel a lot for my mother. You are Matra Bhakti will become. I feel a lot for my teacher, a lot. You will become Guru Bhakt. I feel a lot for my ego. I am very hurt. I feel a lot for my lust. I feel a lot for my anger. Where you really feel a lot. There is an area where I really am feeling a lot. So increase the shifting the plane of feeling, that is the part of dharma. फिर से सुन लो, धर्म का लक्षण है, one लक्षण of dharma is that I do something, I say something, I think something. तो thought के level पे भी, at the level of thought also, I think something that will definitely go to hurt someone, that will definitely go to take something from someone. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. There are a lot of things are there. And then it is said in 12th श्लोक, it is important श्लोक, please take it. All shloks are important. I am taking few of them. Vidharma paradharmascha abhasa upamachalaha adharma shakha panchema dharmagyo dharmavatyajet. He is saying there are 5 branches to adharma. 5 branches. What are those 5 branches? Vidharma paradharma abhas upamachal. फिर से बोले, विधर्म परधर्म आभास उपमा छल. इसको याद रखना. अधर्म शाखा. So there are 5 branches. What is vidharma? Let us go one by one. Vidharma is dharma badho vidharma. I do dharma, but by my dharma somebody else's dharma is disturbed. Sometimes we do an action, we think it is my dharma, but it disturbs my dharma and other dharmas also. A person should live a life so that others' dharma is not interrupted by my actions. And you know, Bhagwan Ram, when he walked in the forest, in the Muni's forest, you must have heard many times, he saw Munis where Muni udveg na paave koi. His principle was nobody should be disturbed because I have to live, because I am Kshatri. Now Kshatri is there with his bow and arrow. So anywhere when he went to see Munis, sometimes he used to keep his arrows and bow a little out of sight. It is just like that somebody comes with a gun in the ashram. It will be disturbing slightly. Even he is not doing anything, but just his mere presence with the gun. So other places okay, you are there. But here, why? Because when Sattvagun is more, it doesn't want to see Rajasic dress. It doesn't want to see Rajasic kind of environment. Doesn't want to see some gun, etc. So my dharma should not disturb somebody else's dharma. That is called vidharma. Vidharma. I am renouncing, but somebody else should not be affected by my renouncing. Somebody should not be in pain because I am renouncing something. That is called vidharma. Lot of examples are there. I will see later on. Pardharmascha. Pardharma means I am doing somebody else's dharma. What is my dharma? I left and I am doing somebody else's dharma. Pardharma mat karo. But sometimes others' dharma becomes more attractive to me. This is not my area of, my dharma is not there. Grahast is good as a grahast. Sannyasi is good as a sannyasi. Sannyasi should not live as a grahast, and grahast should not live as a sannyasi. Sannyasi should not do the work of grahast, and grahast also should not. A sannyasi should not live with his parents, etc. पता लगा घर में रह रहे हैं मम्मी पापा के साथ. भाई आपका धर्म नहीं है ये, अच्छा लगता है क्या? या तो आप सन्यास बनो मत. When you are a sannyasi, you live like that only, because that is the dharma is there. And if you are a grahastha, then live in the grahastha. Don't live in the ashram. You can visit the ashram, live for 1, 2 nights, 3 nights, but don't leave the house and live in the ashram, leaving your work, because you are not doing the work. Only but I am going to meditate forever. No, that will be difficult. Who will pay the bills? It is not your dharma. No, but it gives me a lot of quietness. Quietness is not the criteria. Quietness can be very disturbing later on. That is not your dharma. Children are suffering. When you are free from the children's education, their marriage, then you can live. What is the problem? Then we are in a Vanaprastha ashram and we have no physical, the financial liabilities, then you can live as much as you can, no problem. But when you have financial liabilities, you have children, etc., then you can't live like that. That is Pardharma is there. Next, Abhas. Abhas. What is Abhas? Abhasina? Vidharmaha Pardharmasya Abhas. Some people, see the Abhas definition is given here. Yaha tu ichchaya krita pumbi abhasa, 14th shlok, first word. That person who thinks this is my dharma is abhas. He just imagines this is my dharma. Bole hamara dharma, this is what we are meant for. Nowadays, this is what I am meant for. I imagine this is my dharma. Dharma is not decided by my whims and my moods. Dharma would be decided by the Shastra. So, Ichchakrita, So, what I will do? Bole, I am Shivji's devotee. So, bole, hum to bhang lete hain sab. Bhang lete hain. Or I will take drinks. I am Devi Ma's devotees. So, Devi Ma, used to took that wine this day. So I am devotee of Devi Ma. Acha, so whatever Devi Ma does, you will do that. That Leela of Devi Ma is not at all anukarani, neither can you do that. She killed thousands of Brahmins in no time. You can't fight with one person. She used to hit and the head was severed. Her Leela was there. That one particular thing you took because it suited your liking. That is Abhas. Bole prasadi hai? Nahi, prasad nahi hai. You are interpreting it as if. There is nothing like prasad, etc. But in the name of dharma, I substantiate my likes and dislikes. ऐसे थोड़ी ना कि कुछ भी I can do anything, whatever I wish, or whatever I want. This is not the way. It is called Abhas. What is Upama? Upama, Upadharmastu Pakhando Dambhova Shabdavit Chala. Upama is showing something, Pakhand is there. Showing something. Because when you show dharma, you get respect. Goswami says, if anybody does pakhand, or he is hypocrite, hypocrisy can give you dharma, give you lot of little superficial respect for some time. It will give you. Your dress can give you, your chandan can give you, tika can give you, you take on big malas, all malas, all these things you put on and you sit like that. So somebody will say namaskar, namaskar. But when he will live with you, he'll find out. बहुत देर तक तो चलता नहीं यहाँ पे कुछ वो गुनाही अंत न हो ही नहीं बाहु. So similarly that is called upama. I do chhal with dharma. In the name of dharma, I do chhal. I cheat someone. That is also wrong. And last is chhala. Chhala देखो क्या definition दिया है. शब्द भी छल. Misinterpreting the scriptures is called chhala. Scripture is saying something, I said something, I give another meaning. बोले in Ramayana this is said. People just quote without knowing anything. बोले इन गीता, बोले साहब क्या गीता की बात कर रहे हैं, इन गीता में तो सब कर्म ही कर्म है. People tell to me sometimes, well, Gita talks about Karma Yoga, Maharaj, so why should I waste my time? I am just man of action. Arey, you don't know what is meaning of Karma Yoga. You don't have studied Gita. How can you interpret anything? Just people say anything. That is called chal, to suit there. So these 5 things create lack of atma bal. बल नहीं रहता आदमी के पास. Some people are there, you give difficult task and they say it can be done. So this dharma makes a person internally very on the top of his mind. उसको लगता हम कर ले जाएंगे. It is work, हो जाएगा. And you know what happens when he thinks about his goal, about his bhakti, vairag, atma gyan, then also it comes in his mind, I'll get it. He thinks I can get this passion. He thinks I can get atma gyan. This inner confidence of getting atma gyan, source is dharma. And in that lack of confidence, source is adharma.